Get informed on what is happening in our political scenes and people who are making headlines in different parts of the country and the world right here at TAS TV. Join me, Lavin Nyagoa, as I bring to you weekly news highlights that are factual every Friday at 4 o'clock. See you then.
A good evening from wherever you are watching us from. This is TAS TV, your #1 news channel station, and these are the news recap. My name is Hope Edel Vina. Public officers who own bars and clubs across the country have been directed to close them down or resign from their duties. Interior CS Kindiki is accusing law enforcement officers who are involved in selling alcohol as misleading the citizen. Kithure, who spoke during the tour, urged the government to stop out and fight the sale of drugs across the country. We start the news recap with our very own Ombui Anthony with more details on that.
The message from the government to the public officers who own or operate bars have been directed to close or resign. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki on Monday said conflict of interest is the major impediment in the enforcement of policies on the eradication of illicit liquor and narcotic drugs. All public officers in the security law and order enforcement agencies who own bars or are in the alcohol business, directly or indirectly, must close them immediately or quit their jobs, the security minister said during a forum in Kapsabet, Nandi County.
We have placed the problem of drugs, illicit alcohol, and psychotropic substances as one of the priority national security threats, and we are clamping down on all unlicensed premises and destroying their capacity to manufacture poison to sell to the people of Kenya. Even if the premises is licensed, even if the premises sells legitimate products, an officer who is a law enforcement officer getting involved in law enforcement in an industry where they have business interests creates a conflict of interest.
The government has in recent weeks intensified its crackdown on illicit brews, drugs and substance abuse in the country. It released a new regulation to frame drugs, illicit alcohol abuse early this month and declared menace a national security threat.
Hafanyi kazi hapo. Kazi yake ni kwa kule ameandikwa askari. Kuna watu wameajiri hapo. Hakaagi hapo. Kwa mfano wewe umeandikwa Nairobi. Unafanyia kazi Nairobi. Uko hapo kwa hiyo kilabu. Hauko hapo. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni kufinyilia watu wengine. Pengine huyo mtu aliona hiyo ndio biashara naweza kumletea kitu kidogo. Sasa ukifungia yeye, si watakuja sasa kuanza kutulima huko mitaani.
Watakuwa wanakuja hiyo kwa hiyo kilabu yake, atakuwa anakuja kushika watu, maybe kushikoa kama kuna makele ama nini vita hapo, atakuwa anakuja hapo, atakuwa anaikuja kuangamaisha kwa nini kushika watu wengine wa kilabu zingine, atakuwa anaenda kwa kilabu zingine ana nini huko, ili huko customer yake na kuwa na wana defend. Hii ni biashara, najua itakuwa competition ya biashara na askari hapa kwa atakuwa anapita anaenda kuangamaisha mtu mwingine.
Mfanyikazi yote yule afai kufanya biashara nyingine apart from ile yenye ameajiriwa naye. They avoid conflict of interest. Na kama tuseme polisi wanataka kufungua biashara, wanaweza register na a different name, lakini asioperate yeye mwenyewe ama familia yake asioperate hiyo kazi. aachie watu wengine, kama ni kuajiri aachiri watu wengine. Kwa sababu gani? Clubs also ni businesses, na hiyo businesses ina contribute to GDP. So hapo hivi inafaa labda marekebisho kidogo, ngawa sheria yenye nahusu hiyo iko.
Hiyo ndio inafanya hata mambo mengi itendeke kwa hizo virabu. Hata hii pombe hii baya haitoki kwa wananchi hao wa kawaida, ni hao wakubwa wako juu ndio wanajua hata ile njia inapitia kule pahali inatoka. Sasa kwa hivyo mambo ile muhimu sana kwangu nikiulizwa, hiyo wine kwanza iishe yote, iishe kabisa.
Pombe mbaya na haribu wa kijana yetu, na wewe asubuhi naenda kazi na chelewesha kazi botesha, ndio pombe ni kitu baya, hata wenye kufungwa ni sawa.
Those are the views from Kenyans concerning Kindiki's message to the public officers. Reporting for TAS TV from Thika, Kiambu County, my name is Anton Ombuyogechi.
Renowned TV journalist Rita Tinina, who have been working with the Nation Media Group, was found dead in a house in the Nairobi's Kileleshwa area on Sunday morning. A post-mortem examination that was conducted by government pathologist Dr. Peter Ndengwa and family pathologist Michieka at Umash Funeral Service in Nairobi revealed that the mother of one succumbed to acute pneumonia.
This is the family and friends of Rita Tinina. We had come here to witness the post-mortem done. We have had it completed, performed by a government pathologist, Dr. Ndegwa, and the family pathologist, Dr. Michieka. The process is now complete, and we have been given the results. We have been told that the late Rita died of severe pneumonia. She died of severe pneumonia, and we are satisfied with the results. We are closed that question. Of course, the members of the family right now are distraught, and they are still asking for space. They're still asking for a little bit of privacy, even as we go into the news, we go to it with decorum, with respect, and remembering that there is a family that is there, that has emotions and can get affected by some of the things.
Private hospitals have taken a stand against NHIF, protesting over prolonged delays in claim settlements, with the government owing NHIF 29 billion in unpaid claims. Issuing a 7-day notice to National Health Insurance Fund, NHIF, the Government Association of Private Hospitals, says the member of hospitals will not be able to offer services to NHIF covered patients, as some hospitals closed down completely, receiving little or no money to sustain operations. Brenda Thiane with more on that.
The Kenya Association of Private Hospitals has issued a 7-day notice to National Health Insurance Fund to release funds owed to its member hospitals. The organization claims that NHIF has been remitting very little portion of money, which is not able to sustain operations.
The biggest challenge has been the amount of payments that have been coming into the facilities. I think this has lasted over 6 months, where the payments to the hospitals have been coming in very slowly and very little amounts. Our facilities are struggling to make ends meet.
Reports say some facilities have closed down completely due to non-payment for services offered. The new Social Health Insurance Fund is set to replace NHIF in July 2024. Kenyans have also come out expressing mixed reaction on the matter.
Majina ni Morris. Kwa mambo ya hiyo serikali kutolipa hiyo NHIF, inaumiza watu wa private hospitals. Hata kwa kutoa services siko kupenda kwao, ni kulingana pia wako na bills wanaweza kulipa, wanafaa kulipa. So serikali inafaa ingilia hapo, walipe watu wa private hospitals, walipe pesa yao ndio waweze kurelease hiyo NHIF. Inasaidia watu wengi, kwa sababu kama umelipa hiyo kandi inafaa ikusaidie, si ati ulipe alafu na upati matunda hiyo NHIF. So kitu ya maana serikali ingilia hapo, isolve hiyo issue. Watu ndio waweze kusaidia, kwa sababu kuna watu hawana pesa. Watu hawana pesa sasa hizi, hakuna mtu anaweza pata pesa ya kwenda private hospitals kwa sababu ni gharama iko juu, kila kitu iko juu. So naomba tu serikali ingilie na ifanye juu chini, isolve hiyo mambo ya hiyo NHIF, kwa sababu ilikuwa inasaidia mwananchi wa kawaida na kila Mkenya inamsaidia kwa njia zote. Hakuna yule ambayo haisaidii. NHIF inasaidia kila mtu. Sasa mambo ya serikali pia iangalia hata madaktari wa public hospitals wenye hawajalipwa, wakae chini nao, waongee nao, wasolve hiyo mgomo pia ndio watu waweze kutibiwa.
Inaitwa Dennis. Na ile kitu tunaweza sema hiyo kitu ya NHIF kutolewa kwa private hospitals imeaffect sana mwananchi juu. Kitu ya kwanza hiyo ndio imekuwa kisaidia watu, imekuwa tukilipia hiyo NHIF, ndio unajua at the end of the day at least tukienda hospitali at least tutapata hizi services which and which. Lakini sasa hiyo ukiangalia sasa hivi ukienda in public hospitals hakuna madaktari, lakini na tena unakuja unaona ukienda in private hospitals bado hatumii NHIF. So ni kumaanisha mwananchi anaumia juu hana cash, maisha ni ngumu, hakuna pesa, kuna nini. Ile NHIF yenye ingekusaidia bado wameifungia ile pande nyingine, so haiwezi kusaidia. Unajua ukikuwa na ile NHIF card uloke tu umekuwa service vizuri, unajua ukienda hata kama ni private hospital juu in case upata emergency unajua utakuwa sorted.
Okay, I'm Kevin Joyce. So according to the changes of NHIF, I personally sijafurahia because mostly kuna wenye huwa na benefit kutokea kwa hiyo NHIF. So kulingana venye hii kitu imefanyika, kuna wenye they will increase the high rate of death because watu watakuwa na afford kwenda kufanya nini, kutibiwa. So that's a very big disadvantage according to I myself. Kama I myself, my sister was sick in a hospital, National Hospital in Kenya. The pesa ilikuwa inatakikana ilikuwa imeenda 117,000. So according to NHIF tulipa 53 peke yake. To mean hiyo kadi ilinisaidia.
Due to the withdrawal of private hospitals from NHIF, Kenyans are protesting over the issue and they urge the facilities to review their decisions. Reporting for TAS TV, my name is Brenda Thiaine.
The Ministry of Education has received 171,000 sanitary towels donations from United States Agency of International Development (USAID) East Africa, which will benefit vulnerable girls in primary and junior secondary schools in line with the government's effort to keep the learners in school.
Morning, but it's held up on other responsibilities that require this attention this morning. Deborah Miller, the Consular General at the U.S. Embassy, and the entire team from the U.S. government team, including my good colleagues in the education sector, the American Army, and all of us here in today. The entire team from the Ministry of Education, and from Government of Kenya, Professor Ongondo, the Chief Executive of KICD, who is hosting us this morning. Our colleagues and friends from the Fourth Estate, Karibuni this morning. Once again, I take this opportunity to extend our deepest gratitude to USAID, the Embassy of the US in Nairobi, and the people of the USA for the donation of sanitary towels for our primary and junior school girls. The Government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Education, is determined to ensure 100% access, transition, retention, and completion of our girls in schools, right from primary schools to the secondary school level. As a result, the government has set aside funds for sanitary towels program to ensure that girls are retained in school and reduce on absenteeism over girl child. In this particular financial year, 23-24, the government of Kenya has set aside 940 million towards the sanitary tiles program. The sanitary tiles intervention is required to address the needs of many girls at the menstrual age in schools whose greatest challenge is absenteeism in schools as a result of what they are going through as our girls. Additionally, the provision of sanitary tiles to many needy girls has reduced dropout rates, leading to girls completing their education, and has also significantly improved performance of our girls. In 2022, USAID and the US government supported the Ministry of Education with sanitary towel to girls in public primary schools and secondary schools, hence complementing the government effort to ensure girls are kept in school. These sanitary towels were issued to girls who are sitting their KCPE and KCSE examination in our schools.
Medical practitioners continue to paralyze services at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital as they stayed out of work on their 8th day of their industrial strike, even as a whole of government approach roundtable sat to try and unravel the impasse.
Zile offices katika hospitali yetu. This is the time. Today is the day they sit down in the doctors' union. We are talking about the mistreatment that has been meted against all the healthcare workers, including doctors, nurses, we implement your CPA, they post in chants, we promote all the doctors. After that, tutaongea kurudi kazini.
Takes us to a short commercial break. See you then.
What's your name?
My name is Kevin Kakum.
Kitui Francis.
From which school? Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
What did you learn while at TAS TV?
Improvement of my skills in graphics, such as motion graphics, video editing, photography, also communication skills.
Camera operations, video editing, and improved my skills in graphic design.
Would you recommend anyone?
Yes, nilikuwa hapa TAS, skills zangu zili improve on communication with fellow co-workers and teamwork when doing certain projects.
Yes, new skills in photography. Communication, I have built more in communications through interaction with other colleagues or people outside there.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your attachment at TAS TV?
7.
8.
Generally, what would you say about TAS TV?
Wow, it's amazing being here.
I think it's the best place to be. Yeah.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho na nipimia, na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia, hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love but don't fake it too. Enda kumenya mawazo mako na nienedera shire. Ora warutani waku.
vichekesho mkisongaza, mahojiano moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Welcome back. Ugandan's President Yoweri Museveni has appointed his son, General Muhoozi, as the new Chief of Defense Forces. He has replaced General Wilson Mbasu, who was appointed as the Minister of State for Trade in the new cabinet reshuffle announced on Thursday evening. Chief Justice Martha Koome has defended the judiciary over new housing levy, saying that the third party of the government was not party to any agreement for the house implementation of the program. This follows after President Ruto's speech in Bomet, which he claimed to have agreed with the judiciary on the housing task levy program.
The judiciary is not in any capacity able to enter into any agreement with the executive, especially in a matter that is before court. The judiciary was not a party in that cause, and I tried myself to look at the clip where His Excellency the President was quoted to have said he entered into an agreement with the judiciary. I'm a judge. I'm not a communication expert, but all I could say or deduce from that conversation is that it was taken out of context or there was misinterpretation, because what His Excellency was saying is that he agreed with the judgment of the court that gave directions on what needed to be done to create a framework on how to administer the housing levy. And what he was telling Kenyans is that the executive has complied with the directions given in the judgment to come up with a framework, which is the Housing Levy Act.
It's a bad news to Kenyan TikTokers, as Interior CS Kithure Kindiki on Thursday said that the social media platform TikTok is used to spread propaganda for war and terror ideologies. Speaking before public petitioners committees on the National Assembly, the CS said that groups such as Al-Shabaab are using the platform to advance on the terrorism agenda. Interior CS demand TikTok to comply with laws of Kenyans and or get banned completely.
We have also asked them, Chair and members, to tell us what they are doing to implement Kenya-specific supplemental terms in the privacy policy, considering the provisions of our laws. In other words, we have asked them how they are customizing their data processing in the TikTok platform to comply with the law of our country. The government has also required TikTok to demonstrate full compliance, and it's only after that demonstration that we'll also require them to register with the Office of Data Commissioner of the Republic of Kenya as data controllers and data processors going forward. Thank you, Honorable Chair and members.
Over 102,000 liters of illicit brew have been destroyed in Migori County as 92 people get arrested, 5 chemists and 3 agrovet closed.
A key person to the operations of this eradication.
As a county, we've been able to net over 600 kilograms of bangi, 92,000 liters of kangara, and over 10,000 liters of changa. We're doing very well. We've also been able to arrest 92 people, closed over 30 outlets, including 5 chemists and 3 agrovets. Again, we've been able to form teams up to the locational level. So far, we cannot say that we're not doing well. We're working, and we sure as time unfolds, we'll be able to do the remaining work. So generally, I'm requesting for the members of the public to assist us in ensuring that we succeed in eradicating the illicit blues, and also we keen and seriously profiling the teams involved. The war is still on, so we're requesting the support of the community. We're working together with the county government. Within no time, I'm sure we'll be able to eradicate the fires in Migori and remove Migori from the maps of the entry points of illicit ethanol, drugs and substance towards other areas in the country.
As our forefathers used to say, laughter is the medicine of many diseases. Let's head to our brain busters with Anthony Ombui Ogechi.
Mambo vipi and welcome to our Brain Busters. My name is Anton Ombui Ogechi. Kati ya mbogo na nyati ni nani mkubwa kuliko mwingine ama nani mkali kuliko mwingine? What?
Kwangu ni nyati.
Na hawa wanyama wawili, kuna mbogo na nyati, nani mkali kuliko mwingine?
It's about to go down.
I guess ni nyati.
Mbogo, nyati ni mwenye akona pembe. Mbogo ana pembe.
Who are you?
Na hawa wanyama na ni wakali sana, mbogo na nyati, ni nani mkali kuliko mwingine?
It's about to go down.
Si wote ni mnyama mmoja.
Oh my God! Wow!
Nyati na mbogo, nani mkali kuliko mwingine katika wanyama?
Wote, hiyo ni jina moja.
Nice. Kati ya mbogo na nyati, ni nani huwa ni mkali kuliko mwingine?
Mbogo.
How many cities are in Kenya?
Mimi sijui, but Mombasa is a city na Kisumu maybe. Yeah.
Hizo mbili peke yake.
Mimi najua counties but si cities.
Kenya iko na cities ngapi? How many cities are in Kenya?
Cities ni najua 3.
Unajua cities ngapi? Hii miji mikuu katika nchi yetu ya Kenya, cities zenye ulikuwa unasikia pale shuleni ni ngapi?
Najua kama 5 hivi.
Yeah boy. Haya, nitajie hizo 5.
Kuna Nairobi,
Mombasa,
na
Nakuru, hizo ni 3. Naivasha.
Kuna
ingine ya mwisho?
Nakuru.
Amka ndio ufanye kazi. Failure. Hapa Kenya tuko na miji mingapi? How many cities are in Kenya?
Cities? Cities ama county?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Tuko na Mombasa City, Nakuru City na Kisumu City. 3.
Kenya iko na cities kama ngapi hivi?
Cities miji miji siku na Nakuru.
Yaani ni ngapi nasema, nauliza ni ngapi? Ni 40 ngapi?
Hakuna 40.
Ngapi?
Ni kama ngapi tuseme Kisumu, Nakuru, Mombasa, Nairobi 4 hivi.
Kidogo kwa mbali.
Nairobi City. Kisumu City. I guess maybe.
Hizo ndio cities ziko Kenya. Kwa hivyo ni 2.
I guess so.
Amka ndio ufanye kazi. Failure.
Not all glitters are gold. Niandikie hiyo sentence kwa Kiswahili. Kuna msemo unarejelea huyo.
It's about to go down.
Si vyote ving'aavyo ni dhahabu.
Kuna huyu mnyama anaitwa giraffe. Sijui kama unamfahamu. Giraffe labda anaitwaje kwa Kiswahili?
Giraffe.
Sijui.
Jina lako unaitwa nani?
Lawrence.
Niko na vokali kama ngapi?
Wait a minute.
4.
Haya, nitajie.
Lawrence.
That marks the end of our Brain Busters. Join me next time. My name is Anton Ombuyogechi. Bye bye.
I hope you enjoyed yourself with that. That marks the end of our news recap today. I was your host, Edel, Vina. See you next time.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys? I go by the name Vina.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, show some love, I don't fake it. Hey, da kumenya mawazo mako. Nani anadera shire. Oh, utani wako.
Vichekesho. Mkisongaza. Mahojiano moto moto. Stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Welcome to TAS Media Institute, the home of undiscovered talents. You will be trained by professionals who have a passion in what they do. Do not be left behind. Enroll now and become a pioneer of TAS Media Institute. We are located at Neema Plaza, 2nd floor along Kenyatta Highway in Thika Town. Life can sometimes take unexpected turns, and this family's story is no exception. When a gas explosion completely changed the course of their living, Mr. Joseph Lual and his family have been forced to face unimaginable hardships. But even in this phase of adversity, they have managed to persevere with so much resilience. And as the saying goes, adversity introduces you to yourself. Let's get the story of Mr. Joseph and his family.
So welcome to the first episode of Brain Busters. My name is Mwangi Dominic. Lotko barabara ya MKU. Tunauliza maswali tatanishi.
At TAS Media Institute, we let you discover your talent.